Wow, that's all I can say. The mosquitoes right outside of Christie Spring, maybe you go a little mile past that, it is insane. They were all attacking me while I was walking. I was getting bit on the legs while I was walking. I don't know how that's possible. Never had that happen. They were biting my arms. I usually didn't put insect repellent on the inside of my arms, like on the inside, because I'm walking, and I've never had a problem with that, but they actually landed on the inside of my arms and bit me. Several times in the legs, tons in the shoulder. I guess the permethelin's wearing out. Tons there, but the right side, it didn't. So I guess I didn't put as much on the left side, but it is brutal. So at Mazama, I'm going to meet my parents. I thought we were just going to go somewhere, but I think I'm going to try to get them to take me to an outdoor shop so we can get some more permethrin. And I'm going to treat this shirt some more, my shorts some more, this some more, and my long sleeve shirt some more. I think from here, I'm going to try to get to Elk Lake to hitch out to Bend. And the reason no mosquitoes here right now, actually, because it's wide open and there's a slight breeze. But I'm going to try to hit Elk Lake Resort to hitch to Bend. I guess that's a better option. It's a little further than Shelter Cove, but I can do it. 15, 428s and a 10, and I'll be there. So, wow, these mosquitoes. Those 4 days, I'm going to get killed unless I have the long sleeve shirt. So I think it's going to be hot, but I think I'm going to have to wear it. As long as it's treated. My legs will get bitten up a little, but I'll just spray down my legs more. Whew, tough one. Sad part is I'm using that lemon eucalyptus stuff, and I know from experience it only lasts like 4 hours or so. So in another couple hours, I'm going to start getting bit everywhere again. Oh man. Okay. Talk to you later. One thing great about mosquitoes, I have to say, is they make you hike fast. Like, I did 7.4 miles in nothing. It didn't feel like anything. Didn't stop for anything. Ate, walked. This is also the first time I've ever peed as I walked. And I had to slow down to do it, but even when I slowed down, I was getting bit up. But stopping would have been impossible. But, so mosquitoes have their plus side. Make you hike quickly, but I don't know if I could have sustained that for like another 7 miles because I would run out of energy for sure. Tough one. But still, no mosquitoes up here. I think we're going to get it when we get closer to Crater Lake again, though. I'm not sure. I hope not, but it's pretty funny. It's nice to have like bad experiences because then you could share them with other people that had the same bad experiences. Shared misery is very good bonding tool, but talk to you later. I'm still walking on that ridge, and when I look down to the right, look at all those rocks. Hear that snapping sound? Those are grasshoppers. Thought we were done with them. But I think that's their mating thing or something. Sometimes they fly around, they don't snap like that. Sometimes they snap like crazy. But anyway, look at all those rocks. Trees growing in it. There are rocks everywhere. People warned me about this. At least most of the trail is cleared. Most. little baby pine cones. They're all purple. And then what's weird is they're all of a sudden, bam, big ones. Oh, look at that. Big ones. This one's like oozing sap. I'm gonna touch it too. Oh, that's hard. But look at that. It's right over the trail. It's gonna smack people in the face. This is face high. Pow! There's so many pine cones. And they're all purple. Little baby pine cones. I wish they were grapes. Here's something funny. Let's see if we can focus in on this one here. This pine cone has some resin right on the leaves here. And you see right here? Can you see it? Hair. Someone got hit. It's long. Could be a guy or a girl. But, yep. That's funny. We're just under this structure. This thing's amazing looking. Between all the green moss growing in the crevices and just like hundreds, maybe thousands of little layers of rock sticking out. It's crazy. And there's a grasshopper flapping around again. These rock formations down below are insane. It's like lava forces just pushed them curve upward. And it just kind of ended there. It's pretty wild. So this thing is pretty crazy looking. I'm surprised it's not in a movie. Maybe it is, but it's pretty cool. That rock structure we saw earlier was just called Lucifer on the map. This here is Devil's Peak. Devil stuff, Lucifer. Crazy. Or maybe it's further past, but that looks like a peak. But it looks high over there. But we are going next to it, further up, and then down to our water. It's another smoky day. It's crazy how much less you can see on a camera. Not like you could see a lot in person, but cool green forest below. This grasshopper flying around over there. There's a whole bunch of them. This is the first time I've seen myself like it. This is soaking wet, by the way, so it's helping me stay cool when the wind picks up at all. But I am leaving a creek. Turns out, after a mile more, there's really nothing reliable or remotely clean until we get to Mazama. So I have 13.5 to go. I'm going to dry camp, and I have 9 to go. So I'm basically going 22 miles with the water I'm carrying now. I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liters of water on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5 liters of water. And that should hold me over. That's a lot of weight. But I realize, like, my food's been almost 2 pounds a day, and I've been eating 2-3 days worth. So it's as if I just resupplied in Ashland. So 13.5 more to go to camp, and then we'll call it a night. Hopefully there are no bugs the whole way. Bazillion toads and froggies living here. Holy cow. It's gonna be work not stepping on these guys accidentally. Look at this rock. So many of them. They're all hiding in the water since I got here. They're still running. So many. Oh my gosh. And there's even more climbing on the rock. Wow. I did it again. The 1800 mile marker was 0.7 away from that creek I stopped at. About 3 miles down. So, yay to mile 1802 something. So, we're moving along. Less than 900 miles to go. Look at stagnant pool. This is the last water source before the climbs. Stagnant. I guess you could get water if you could, but I got plenty of water before. We're gonna climb over these logs and keep going. We got just under 11 miles to go to camp. 1800, hooray! Looky here! I don't know if this is right or my math was really wrong. My math is probably really wrong. But 1800! Woo! 852 to go. According to gut hooks, we're at 1802.5. It must be a really old 1800 from I don't know, last year, previous years. Oh well, I got to celebrate it. Maybe the other one looked just like it. Maybe I could just cut it in front and it'll work. It'll work. Here's my backpack on a rock. I'm sitting on a rock and leaning back against the pack, resting my head. I am so tired. I gotta eat more, right? I got a Cliff Bar here. I'm still 6 miles away from camp, so I'm gonna save it. Maybe I should eat it in another mile. I'm just so glad the sun is gone. It's all cloudy. I'll show you. Look. It's all cloudy, thank goodness. Mixed with a lot of smoke. Really smoky down here. Look, those trees aren't even that far away, and you can see how white it is. It's not keeping the bugs away though. Alright. Almost there. It's only like 4:30, so doing alright for time. I said I wasn't going to take another break, but does this count? Ooh, yeah, look at that. I really got to eat more somehow. So other thru hikers have this problem. They wind up carrying more and more food per day. It winds up being like maybe 2.5 pounds per day, and still not enough. Still got some fat on me. I think it'd be like burning that away, but just not efficiently, that's all. Someone reported on gut hooks that this fire damage was from last year. It's pretty crazy. There are a lot of trees that have fallen and have been removed, but there are a lot of trees that look like they could fall any second just from all the burn damage. I saw a big one with all the middle parts burnt out. Amazing it hasn't fallen yet. Look at all these trees just from last year. So we are about 15 miles south of Crater Lake. So this is the fire, I guess, that I don't know, force everyone to skip around a lot. This is crazy. This is definitely the freshest fire field anyway we've walked through. Like, look at that. Burnt out chunks. These three, those two are gonna fall any second. Oh my gosh, look how tall that one is. The middle part's all burnt out. It's gonna fall any second. This one fell recently. A lot of these. Oh, look at this one in front of us. See a black bottom and a white top. Such a slim base. That's gonna fall. Next gust of wind. It's really tall too. It's just a doozy out here. I should really race through and get to camp. Throughout all this burn damage, check out these little fir trees everywhere. They're so tiny. They're all like 3 feet tall. Some are shorter. Look at these tiny little ones. Camera is about waist high. Look at these little guys. All growing back. Too bad you guys are growing so close to the trail. You're probably gonna get cut down soon. You gotta be like those guys and be further away. Then you get a chance. I've seen a lot of this. Check out how all these saplings are turned downwards or inwards towards the bottom. Because the fire would have been at the bottom, and as it came up, it just like forced them to like turn on it, you know? Really weird. They're all turned towards the inside, towards down. Look at that valley floor below. This is insane. All the burn areas we've been through, none have been like this. Like, this is bad burn. Like, it's like they've been burning for a while. It's crazy. I'm amazed that they were able to open this section of the trail this year. Glad they did, but wow. It seems to get a little better. You can see some of the branches are still on the trees, but over here, it's just insane. You see about it in the news and stuff, but you don't think you'd see actual fire results like this. It's crazy. To me anyway, it's fascinating going from like completely burned out area, yeah, bird, to like burned out area with branches still there, and then living trees, and there's more and more living trees here. Some burned trees, but we are going back into living forest. The one good thing about the burn area, yeah, there's a pro to it. No mosquitoes. Didn't see one. Now we're going back in here. Uh-oh, here we go. Here they come, I bet. Fresh meat. Alright, I gotta put this away and get to swatting. We're back into a really burnt out area again. And what's fascinating is there's nothing growing except grass. I thought it was last year. I thought the fire was last year, but all this time, nothing has grown back except grass. There's patches of it here and there. Little ones. That's all there is. What's interesting is grass isn't even that tall, like they just started sprouting. That's all there is. Fascinating. It's amazing that this trail just keeps weaving through this kind of terrain. How are they able to open this trail this year? It's insane. I camped out at this campsite about 8 miles from the road to Mazama. I looked up and I thought, you know, burned branches, there's a chance some could fall down, but there's nothing directly above us. But look at this guy. He's leaning and there's a burnt part taken out, so that whole thing's gonna fall over. I would say he's gonna fall over right along here, which is real close to my tent. And that's the site. There's a little clearing. So this guy is a potential threat to this place. Oh well. I didn't notice it. If the worst thing that could happen is it falls, hits this tree, and bounces, and goes this way. But hopefully it falls when nobody's here. This is it. We're entering Crater Lake National Park. Pacific Crest Trail. Permit required for camping. Does our permit work? I think it does. Cool! Echo! Where's Echo? This is what it looks like when a chocolate bar is melted and then reformed and melted and reformed. It's this white texture. I mean, it tastes fine. This one's not nearly as crumbly as the other one though, so maybe it had less cycles of that. But funny shaped, huh? It's the Three Musketeers. I don't think it's supposed to look like that. The last couple of miles from Crater Lake, Mazama actually, is awesome. It's flat, actually 3 or 4 miles of it. Flat, look at that dirt. No obstacles, but I had to stop. I was making 3.5 miles an hour over the last hour. But look at that. Look at the sun going through. The smoke is pretty horrible sometimes, but it creates awesome effects, you know? It's worth it sometimes. Although I would like to come back here sometime when the smoke isn't so bad. Check that out, 903. It was 902 just like a few seconds ago, but back about 3 miles away I calculated that I'd hit the road at 902. It's 903. So pretty good. Getting good at guessing my location. So I'm gonna head down the road to Mazama Village. My parents picked me up actually at Mazama, and we are at Union Creek Campground. We got a cabin. I have a dilemma now. The PCT is closed, but unfortunately it's only closed for 7 miles. So because of that, on the south end it's open for 5.5 miles, and on the north end it's open for 3.7 miles. So you have to go up 5.5 back, take the alternate, go up 3.7 and back. And if I do that, I have to do 30. Either way, it's going to be just much tougher than I originally thought, actually. I was hoping the whole PCT was closed from the alternate up, but no. Yeah, here's the gist of it. It's actually closed over here somewhere up to this water. So to do the entire PCT, you'd have to go up alternate, and hopefully the water cache there is still good. Go, and it's closed before the spring, unfortunately, and then go back. Ooh, it's gonna be rough. I was thinking about doing more the first day, but I hear in the afternoon this is full of smoke and you can't see it. In the morning it's clear though, so I might just camp here, and then in the morning I could do this little lookout and then kind of enjoy the lake as the sun rises. Well, we drove up to Crater Lake early, 6:30, where we heard that it's clear in the mornings, but it's still smoky now, unfortunately. I'll walk by it later this afternoon, but I got a feeling it's going to be even smokier. But there's the sunrise over in the distance. Still so smoky, you can't see much. We can't see the reflection of the sun in the water, but that's about it. Very smoky though. I'll have to come back. Look at that smoke right there. You can just barely see the island, Wizard Island right there. Barely. Hi, good morning. I'm back on the trail. Crater Lake was pretty smoked in, so we couldn't see much. We could barely see the island. But I'm back. It's 9:30. Today's a day that purists will dread, and the non-purists will laugh at all the purists, because we'll be doing, what did I say before, 11 point something extra miles today? Well, no wait, it's gonna be like 17 extra miles that the non-purists will not be doing, so it's a tough one. But I think I could get to the campground at the northern end of Crater Lake today. I was gonna camp out somewhere on the west side, like Lightning Spring area, to see if I could see the lake tomorrow morning early, but I'm leaving early enough. I should be able to get up to the campground like 24, and that'll cut my miles per day I have to do for the next 4 days. So that's the goal. I think Crater Lake's gonna be smoked in for quite a bit longer, so I'll have to come back some other time, maybe on my road trip. Well, for sure on my road trip. I'll probably come in spring and fall, because things look different in different seasons, so. But I am off. Long day. Oh yeah, I forgot to add, I'm carrying 5 days of food. And these days it's like 2 to 2.5 pounds per day. So it is quite heavy. So I got off the road here and went there. So I got dropped off back at the road and I'm on my way up. From what I can tell from the comments, it sounds like a lot of people are taking the road, staying at the campground. And then there's a trolley that takes the road all the way up to there. And then they take it and they skip pretty much all this section. Because it's all up and too hard. But that's where the PCT splits from the rim trail. I'm going to go that way, come back, and go over. But I do have a lot of climb. Look at all those elevation lines. Oh my gosh. And that's after this part. So, at least there's a lot of water. At least. Here is the junction to Mazama Village. This trail's a lot longer than the road. I would have definitely taken the road if I had to do it again and go back via the road. And then take this part. But here we go. Ooh, look how smoky it is up there. Oh man. Here's the question. Rim Village is that way. Pacific Crest Trail is this way. This is where it's split. But there are no closure signs. So here we go. 5.5 out, 5.5 back. Oh, Jay, is this a wise decision? I'm trying to block the sun off the back of my neck, but obviously, I guess, for some reason though, there's no water reports about the creeks in this section, although it's open since last year. But the creeks are running really well. Like a couple of them, if they weren't for rocks, I would have to ford them, like big rocks. So, no problem with water. I've got 2.5 miles to go, and then 2.5 miles back, and I just passed another creek, so plenty of water. Just a lot of burnt trees, though. I figure it's gonna get worse over the next 2.5 miles, but it's all down to the closure, right? And then back up. I'll talk to you at the closure point, unless I have something more important to say. We are by Lightning Spring Trail, and there's a bridge. North Fork Castle Creek is flowing very well, and I guess I could take the Lightning Spring Trail, which connects to the Rim Trail. I might take that back, so it might save me some miles. All right, sweet. Well, I guess I'm 0.1 past it. I keep expecting these big close signs, but I'm on the PCT portion, 1828.6, so it's supposed to be closed here. Let's go back a little bit. There was a little sign. Well, facing north, there is this log. Nobody cleaned it up, so maybe that's supposed to be the closure point. But as you go up, or back south along the trail, there is a sign to the right. Bybee Stock Camp. Often there's a stock camp and a regular camp, but there might be just the one Bybee, and the horses go that way. So I guess we're at the closure point. This is the third closure point I've been to, and the third time I've been just confused. But I hit Bybee, and I hit the mile distance marker, so I'm good. I'm gonna head back, go south. Fortunately, I only have to go 1.2 miles to the Lightning Creek or Lightning Spring Trail, and then we head east, and it's gonna be a lot of up. It's gonna be tough, but we'll stop at the Lightning Spring Camp, take our pack off, and take a little break. So we saved a few miles by taking that route, and south of there, we actually drove a little past there, so we saw everything south of where Lightning Spring Trail comes out. So it's not like I didn't see anything, although for some reason it looks like the sky is a lot clearer now than it was at 6:30 in the morning. It's usually clearer in the morning. Alright, I'll show you what the trail looks like when I get there. We're now at the Lightning Springs Trail intersection. So here we go. I guess we came from that way and we turned left. And there's a PCT going that way and Lightning Spring. It's 1,000 feet up to that camp and then more to the rim. So it's only like 2 miles, but it's gonna be a tough 2 miles. But we're cutting a lot of miles, so this is good. I was wondering if this would work. I saw in Scott and Genevieve's video that Genevieve used her trekking poles and stuck it under her pack to kind of hold her pack up. I'm too lazy to collapse it shorter, but what I did was I used both. It's like a balancing act though. There's one on each side. They're going out to the sides and I gotta like keep balance with my feet. But they're actually supporting most of the weight of the pack. See that? There's that side. One thing I like to say about the Z-Pack's waist strap, I think this was rated for smaller waists, but it seems like as it gets tighter and tighter it squeezes down, so it's pinching these two down and it's not comfortable at all. And I probably should get another waist belt, smaller one. But I ordered a lumbar pad in the back to give it more cushion, and that's supposed to give you a little more thickness, so this would have worked. But that 5-week lead time, I still haven't got an email from them. I don't think I'm going to get one from them, so I'm just going to, I don't know. Z-Packs, backpacks, just, and their customer service is not killing it this year. This year has not been good. Well, money-wise, they're probably doing alright, but performance-wise, they are not doing a good job this year. I finally found Lightning Spring. It's down here. Guthooks has it marked way off. There's a junction. There's a sign that says no horses down here. Oh, hikers only, rather. And a little thing to tie horses, and it's down below there. Guthooks says it's up there somewhere. Right where like a dry water runoff spot is. So that's not it. So just keep going down. And it's running really well, and it's cold. But I think the odds of anybody probably taking that trail here is pretty slim, isn't it? I mean, there's not much water on the rim trail, but half miles, 250 feet down, not too many people are going to take up on that. By the way, if your Gatorade, your flavored beverage, gets warm, this is what you do with it when you hit a nice cold spring. Just toss it into a nice deep spot where the water's flowing. And I did this one time for like 10 minutes and the thing was ice cold. That thing's pretty warm, so the water is freezing, like give you a head cold freezing. So I figure by the time I filter another liter of water, this will be cold enough. And then I'll head back to the rim trail and be on my way north. Kind of seems like the air is clearer now than it was in the morning. I don't know. Might be able to get a view today. But then I kind of want to have to climb the Watchman, but kind of don't want to climb the Watchman. We'll see. Well, folks, there's Crater Lake. It's a lot better than this morning, actually. You can actually make out some blue. But it's still so hazy you can't look past Wizard Island. Looks like a tiny little lake. Look at that sand wall. Look at that water, little islands below. I figure I need to film now while we can actually see the island pretty, relatively clearly. Past it, it's pretty hazy, and any minute it could just swamp back in. unobstructed views of hazy Wizard Island. It's hazier on camera, but you can see it. You can see it kind of like beaches just down below. And you can just make out the rim right there. Yeah, for a little bit anyway. Hazy. Definitely a cool place. Volcano within a volcano, right? Did you know that this is the deepest lake in the United States? 1,943 feet deep, the deepest spot. There's weird waves going on there. I think it's getting smokier by the second. This weather is just all crazy. And here you could see the left rim really well. Just kind of wrapping around right there. And then fading away. There's a big cliff up there somewhere. Can't see. And the island. This is the trail that goes to the Watchman. I'm not sure how much more we have to go, but I am torn. And there's a parking lot. Should I go? Should I not go? There are a lot of people going. So maybe the view's worth it. Oh, it's right up there. I don't know how high that is. I guess I'll just go. Yep. That's the Watchman. I'm up the top. There's stairs. I don't know. I think I have to quit. I don't know if I can make it all the way. Down there is actually where we went this morning and tried to see the island, and it was worse than just now, but it's much, much better. That's Wizard Island. You can actually just make out the caldera on the top. I don't know if you can see it on camera. With the naked eye, you can just make it out. Oh yeah, this looks fun. The rim trail goes up, then back down, whereas the road just goes up. No wonder why people are walking on the road instead of taking a trail. Pointless up and downs. Punish us. I'll say the stairs going up to the watchtower is pretty cool. Look at that railing. All the way down. I guess it was 200 feet up from the junction, so not too bad, I guess. Just short. Now I gotta go back down, and then I'm barely far from that junction to Lightning Spring. I got a long way to go today. Probably have at least 6.5 miles more to the junction to the PCT. I don't know if I'll have time to do the 2.7 there and back today. I'm gonna have to hold that off till tomorrow morning. But I don't know. I'll have to see. I think this trail is gonna be a lot more up and down, and it's gonna take a lot more time than, I don't know, maybe I should walk the road. I don't know. There's always so many decisions to do, you know? What are you gonna do? I'll probably just take the trail. This might be the last time we're seeing it for a while. Goodbye, Wizard Island, if you can see it on camera. And look at these cool rocks. I think there's like a little hole up here. And then we turn towards the left and down, I think. Odd. Odd. I'm still on the rim trail. Got a little bit more to the PCT, but I found this tree with the PCT sign on it. Huh. It's been there a while. Maybe this was the old PCT at some point or something. Kind of weird. Guessing so. Almost there. Got the nearby sign. Oh, mosquito. Alright, gotta go. Alright, I just took a break. Shook all the dirt out of my socks. And this is where we came. Rim trail. We are gonna head Sobo on the PCT. 2.7 miles till like Red Cone campground, and come back, and we might camp right where I sat, right in front of that sign. But hopefully there's a water cache right up ahead, because that way I could grab some on the way back. Be perfect, because the next water source after going Nobo from here, 16 miles. Whew. If I wake up early in the morning, I could knock out like 7 without any water. 9 more. I need at least 2 more liters in the morning. That's a tough one. Cooking overnight. Yeah, I need at least 4 liters. If this water caches water. If it doesn't, I may have to wave down cars and beg people for water. Alright, here's the moment of truth. They say there's water in here. Moment of truth. Oh my gosh, there is water in here. Not a lot, but some. Gosh, hopefully it's still here by the time I get back. Oh, there's more water in the back. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, I'll be living after tonight, thank goodness. Hello again. It's the evening, it's probably around 6:20. I am heading south right now, doing that closure spot. But from the website and Guthook's mileages, I thought it was 2.7 miles away. But at the trailhead, they said the PCT is close 4 miles ahead. 5.4 I could do in 2 hours. 8 this late in the day, I'm gonna have to eat something at the turnaround. That would take 2.5 hours. It's gonna be a doozy. I'm trying to race. I saw that Red Cone Spring is closer than 4, so I'm guessing the camp's there. So whoever put the mileages up, maybe they just rounded up and it's like 3.5. I don't know. I'm very confused, but I will find out and I will show you where the closure is. Well, I don't know if there's gonna be a sign, but if I see Red Cone Camp, I'm turning around. 4 miles or 2.7, turning around. And I might camp out where the water is there. I don't know, there's cars there and all, but water. I'll be pretty tired by the time I get to that spot. And we should be about 8:20 when I get back. If it's 2.7, if it's 4, it might be closer to 9 when I get back. So if it's 4, I'm actually might just get water at the Red Cone Spring and camp out somewhere on this trail. And funny thing is, there's gonna be nobody on this trail. Nobody. I can camp out in the middle of the trail probably, and nobody walking by. Except me. I'm the only one on the trail. Now if I stay quiet, I should be able to see a bear since I'm the only one taking this trail. So, shh. I'll talk to you later. We are, Red Cone Camp. I don't know if it was 4, but it's definitely close from here on. And on the phone, it says we are at 1335.3. PCT's website says 1835.5 is official closure, so it's up there. Although they say the official closure is Red Cone Camp, so I don't know. But time to go back. I'm not gonna try to hit spring. I'm gonna 716. I'm gonna try to make it all the way back to the street. That is 3.8 miles away. That should take an hour 20. 8:40. That's not too bad. 8:40. We just got a haul. Check out these weird trees. There's a bunch of them here like this. Oh, crazy and deformed. Just in this area. Kind of weird.